Hey, what's up, everyone? Nick Newsom here. I just wanted to share a video with you about a 12-step process that I learned for launching funnels. I learned it from Steve Larson, Capital's Pig. What's up? But this process absolutely changed everything that I did in my business. So I coach a lot of people on ClickFunnels. I help them build out their funnels. I help them strategize. But there was always I was always feeling a little bit lost, a little bit overwhelmed. I didn't know what I wanted, the process I needed to take my clients on. A lot of times, I had a good idea, but I wasn't exactly sure. Like I get overwhelmed with all the things that need to happen. I'm like, in what order do we do this? And you know, figuring out your dream customer, figuring out the messaging, your position in the marketplace, what's your offer going to be. And once I learned this process, I actually won a scholarship from Steve for his flagship program, Internet Launch Secrets. Anyways, I went deep on that a couple months ago, and I went deep on that, and it changed everything the way I do when I run my business and also what I do for my clients. So in this video, I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible. It's a little bit long, but there's a good process in here. And if you're interested in building funnels or you want to learn how to make more money online, if you have an existing business, I'm going to show you the process that I use now with my clients, also for myself, that provides a lot of clarity and allows you to, just move forward faster and make sure you're not missing any pieces. So let's get into the video. I'm going to do a screen share here in just a sec. 12-step funnel launch. Process. Now I'm going to be going through this. It's going to be a little bit long-winded. But if you're interested in launching a funnel or you've previously launched a funnel with no success, maybe this will help you gain some clarity. And if you're thinking about launching a funnel, this will definitely help you set the path so you understand the road that you need to go down in order to launch your funnel with success. When I first started, I thought the main thing I was going to do is this: you build the funnel, you launch it, you run ads to it, and you become a millionaire. Sadly, that wasn't the case. I did that, and that wasn't the case. I found out really quick and really hard that that's not the way to do it. I think there was a golden window, that golden time period when you could just build anything online, launch it, run some ads, and then you were going to make money. That window is gone. It has closed. It is done. Now you have to be, it's very competitive now, and you have to be very more focused, and you have to really understand who your customer is and what your offer is and how you're selling it. With that being said, now when I start off any funnel, if I work with a client, so I give you a little backstory here or background. I started with ClickFunnels about 5 years ago. I was a carpenter. I got into sales and marketing because I kind of had to. I went through a breakup with my daughter's mother. My daughter was 9 months at the time, and I found myself in a situation where I needed to change careers, mainly because as a carpenter, I couldn't get my daughter to daycare and then make it to work on time in the morning. So that was a real problem. It was okay when we were together because we shared the duties of pickup and drop off. So her mom would drop her off in the morning, and then I would pick her up in the afternoon, but I had to be at work early. So I couldn't drop her off. So then in the afternoon, I could pick her up, right? So that put me in a kind of a dilemma, and I got laid off because I couldn't make it to work on time. Luckily, I got laid off, collected unemployment for a little bit. But then I was like, what am I going to do? And I went to a Grant Cardone seminar, 10X conference, and I found ClickFunnels, and then I started going down the road of sales and marketing, and I really liked the whole funnel idea. And that brought me to this situation. And now I work on Fiverr, and I get clients on Fiverr, and usually people come to me and they want help building their funnel. And then now, as of recently, they've been wanting help just strategizing and understanding the process with their funnel. So, and this is the 12-step process that I learned from Steve Larson. Like I said, Capitalist Pig, oink oink baby. And so the first thing I'll want my clients to understand is, where are you right now? So as I'm talking about this, I'm kind of like going to share where I'm at because this is like my new funnel that I'm building, and I'll walk through it with you. So is a snapshot. So basically, where is your business right now is the main question. Where is your business right now? And I'll have the full checklist, the full 12-step checklist in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out if you want. I'm totally doing it for free. I'm gonna go as far as I can with this. Like I said, it's really like a long video. If I did the whole thing, I'm gonna go through the first few steps, and then if you want the rest, you can get it just by clicking the link below. So where's your business right now? So right now for me, don't mind if I use different colors. I have, just go green, right? Fiverr. I have revenue. Fiverr, but it's not enough. It's not enough. I want to control my own economy. I need more leads and sales. I get one-to-one clients, consulting and I'm gonna make my picture a little bit smaller. I think that's about as small as I can go. Consulting and coaching, right? So and ClickFunnels. That's basically my business right now. And so after you set the goal, after you do the snapshot, then you want to talk about the goals. So what's the goal? So that's where I'm at right now. And then so step number 2, what's your goal? Right. So sometimes people come to me with their snapshot. They're like, okay, I have an existing business. I'm good at what I do, but I don't have a funnel. Like I need more leads and sales, and I don't know how to do this online thing. I've tried for a little while and I failed. And that's what I need to do. I'm trying to, grow. I'm trying to grow my business. And that's a lot of times that's what my clients do when they come to me. So, and then the goal, what am I trying to do? My new goal is this. I want to build passive income. I'm going back to black. Build passive income, group coaching, for ClickFunnels. And if you don't know, ClickFunnels is it's a funnel building platform, but it gives you all your automation. You can build your funnels, sales funnels, which is really just, it's a website, but it's just a certain format of website. Like it's not like your typical website where you can click on a bunch of different things and go a bunch of different places. It's just a page dedicated to one product or service, and you either say yes or you leave the page, right? That's really the definition of a funnel. So my goal is to build passive income, group coaching for ClickFunnels affiliates. So I'm really trying to build an affiliate business. I don't want to use too many different colors. So I want to build passive income through an affiliate business, right? And then more coaching clients. And more one-to-one clients. One-to-one meaning this is where I come in and like I work together with a client if they want help with building out their funnel. Like I don't mean just like building a page or two. I mean building the whole entire thing, planning it, strategizing it, developing the message, the dream customer, and the offer. And really from start to implementation to launch is what I mean by one-to-one client, like done for you. Actually, I would say done with you. I like this better. I like the done with you process rather than do it done for you. I think they're kind of the same thing because I really feel like there's a lot of communication that has to go on. So it's kind of like we're doing it together, but I'm taking care of building it and putting everything in place. But yeah, that's like the main goal. Then after goal, we want to do, you got to figure out who, right? So who is, oh wait, no, I want to talk about income here. So that's part of the goal too, is like, what's your income? What's your income going to be? So let's go back to green for that. So for the passive income, right, I'm looking for 100 ClickFunnels affiliates, right? This is my goal. I'd like to see that. Can't spell. 100 ClickFunnels affiliates by March 31, 2024. Now, the funny thing is about this goal, I had this goal, like this video should have been done, and I wanted to hit this goal probably this month in January. Today's January 25th, but I wanted to hit this goal probably by the end of January. And this is what happens in the business, especially when you're building funnels. Like things can get, you can get busy and you can get lost in the sauce and carried away in other projects, and you don't get to the things that you want to do. And it's kind of why I'm making this video. It took me a while to get this video done. Like things kept getting in front of it. This was something that should have been done last month in December, but then my next goal was in the beginning of January, and now here we are at the end of January. I'm finally getting it done. And I recorded it yesterday, but I recorded it on my camera, and the file was so big I couldn't even get it into my video editor. So here I am recording it again. You know, this is what happens when you do videos. Sometimes things just get messed up. Sometimes you don't even have the mic on and you record for an hour and you have to do the same thing over again. I recorded a video for an hour yesterday and I'm trying to make it quicker this time. But you know, when you want to get it done, you got to get it done and keep moving, right? So that's the goal. Move the needle. Going to keep going. That's my philosophy for the year, is like just move the needle every day. Just move the needle closer to your goal. So 100 ClickFunnels affiliates, and through OFA challenge, right? So through the OFA challenge, this is a challenge. This is a 30-day challenge. It kind of changed my life, my head, my career of how I looked and thought of funnels. I spent thousands of dollars training and going through different things, trying to understand funnels better and how to sell online and everything. And then I took this OFA challenge for $100, right? So it's $100 to do it. And you can actually get it for free now. And I'm putting together so I'll have an offer for anybody that signs up with my link for OFA. Probably the best way to get on that list, if you're interested right now, is to check the link in the description. Probably get the checklist, get on my email list, and then I'll be blasting out people the offer for the OFA. Anyways, but it's the best 30-day challenge that I've seen. It's from Russell Brunson. They had it for a little while. They turned it off, and now they turned it back on. They redid it. And this is by far the best challenge. And it's like basically a 30-day boot camp for funnels, right? So if you don't know anything about funnels, this is what I would suggest that you do. You can actually get it for free. It's either $100 or free. With ClickFunnels trial, right? So if you signed up for a ClickFunnels trial, you can actually get the trial for 30 days for free. So you could do the one funnel away and get the ClickFunnels trial for free for 30. So for 30 days, you can literally go through bootcamp, build your funnel, and then at the end of 30 days, decide if you want to stay with it or not. So it's actually a really good deal. So from that, like, and I said 100 affiliates, right? So let's go. So eventually it goes like this. It's like 30 and then it's 30%. So it's let's say if I get 100, well, I'm looking for the per month. So monthly recurring revenue, which would be the ClickFunnels trial. I'm looking for 100 of these, and typically ClickFunnels is either, I pay $197, but I think there's a $147 program. So it's one or the other. And let's just say it's $197 because I think most people will want to do that one. Or let's do the $147. So where's my calculator? Let's do this. So 147, and that's 30%, right? Times, it's a 30% commission, equals 147 times 0.3. All right, so that's 44 1 0, right? So it would be 44 1 0 or 59 1 0. Oh, sorry. So that would be the goal. I mean, this is the goal. I want to get to 4,400. All right, so we're back. I had to cut the video real quick. So that would be the goal right here. Monetarily. So for the passive income, let me just do this. So passive income goal is any, let's just call it, ultimate. I want the higher side, right? So 59 1 0. That would be where I want to go on the passive side. And then and this is what you want to do when you're doing your funnels, when you're doing your planning. Like, how much money do you want to make? Because I think all the decisions in front of, after this to make that goal need to, they need to align. They need to align. So if you don't know where you're going, if you're just trying to make one sale online, like, yeah, I get it. It's a cool milestone, but your first dollar online, but that's not the goal, right? That shouldn't be where you start at. It shouldn't be like, oh, if I can make $1, I can make 1,000. It should be, I want to make X amount of dollars. What do I need to do? You backtrack it. What do I need to do to get there? So more coaching clients. The other thing I do there is, so right now I do, I charge $147 or $145 for an hour on Fiverr, and I get that pretty regularly. But what I want to do is, I think I'm going to do a 197. So coaching clients, and this is pretty much where we get on a screen share together, and I'm walking people through their sticking points and ClickFunnels, like how to build out everything. And maybe they're worried about the structure and like where they should have the pages and what should be on the pages. So a lot of times I do that. Most of the time it's like how to, like I'm stuck, I need some help. So coaching, I would like to see 3 to 4 per day. And I'm going to charge $197 for this, for a full hour with me. But then you're also going to get the mini course. So it's basically a more in-depth training on what we're talking about right now. So they get the mini course, and that'll be the Funnel Launch Secrets mini course. And so that'd be $197 let's call it 3. I think as I go on this a little bit more, because as I was doing it yesterday, I was kind of thinking it out in my head, because the one-to-one coaching, I would realistically be doing 4 hours a day with the one-to-one coaching for like a full month. So that one's really going to be one per month. And I want to look, that price is going to be probably around 5,000. So 5,000 there. And then if I'm doing 3 to 4 per day of the hourly coaching, realistically, it's going to look more like 3, probably about 3 of those per day. And this is the goal. So we want to do 197 times 3. That's per day, times 5 days per week. Actually, divide that by 5 equals, I'll do times 4 days per week, because my time's valuable, right? Like, why else are we doing this? If you're trying to make money in a business, it's about having more time for yourself. So 4 days per week, and then we'll just do it times 4 weeks per month. So, and that could be roughly $9,456. And this is all per month, right? So ultimately that plus 5 plus 5,910. That could be, this is the goal. And this looks good to me. Puts me in a good place. Lets me, be able to have a little freedom, which I don't have right now because life's tough financially. And that's really why I'm doing this. It's why I'm planning this all out. And if you follow these goals, these steps, like, this will work out for you too. So that right there is realistic. Now, keep in mind for this involves, group coaching, right? So I'm going to have to spend time on that too. Like that's part of the offer. Because why would you have to give, even if you're an affiliate and you're just starting out, right? So affiliate business, let me explain something. I should have talked about this before. When you're an affiliate business, if you want to start out online, starting out as an affiliate is a great way to go because you're selling somebody else's product. And when you're selling somebody else's product, you don't have to worry about fulfillment. You don't have to worry about all these things that go along with customers, like customer support, fulfillment, all these things. All you have to do with a product like ClickFunnels, because it's monthly recurring, is help people along the way. So that's part of the group coaching because all the problems that people come to me for my one-on-one coaching, they can get in the group coaching. Like they'll have to figure some stuff out for themselves during the week, but they can learn from other people in that group coaching. Plus, they can learn from other people and they can get their questions answered. So that's just part of my affiliate offer. I'm also going to offer them pre-built funnels, the group coaching. They'll get the mini course for this training right here, and so that's going to take my time, right? That'll be a couple hours a week that I'm doing that. I'll probably do it 2 to 3 nights a week where I'm helping people out with that. I mean, it's worth it for me if I'm going to generate that kind of passive income, almost $6,000. And I mean, and that's the first 3 months goal. I want to double and triple that throughout the year if I can. I know some people do it. And so that's why I think it's believable. And I just want to get there too. But as an affiliate, right, you have to have an offer. Like, what am I offering people to use my link to sign up? Right. And so they don't have to pay anything extra. They just pay the regular price that they would pay anyways. And then you sign up through my link and then you get all the extra help along the way. Right. Where you wouldn't have to pay this $197 for an hour if you didn't want to, or if you wanted some personal help, you get it. And then, or you could come and you want me to just build it with you. And that'd probably be about 5,000. And honestly, I'm going to start this at 5,000, but I'm pretty sure that's going to jump up to 10. We'll see how it goes. Once I get it locked in and dialed in, then we'll go from there. And I'll think about upgrading to 10,000. So that's what I would do. I would figure out what's your goal? What do you want to do? Like this would be my main business. The affiliate business would be number one, right? Anybody that comes in here potentially could want this, or they could want this. And that would keep me very busy. I'd be busy every day. Like I said, this would be 4 hours a day minimum. Planning, communicating, all the communication that goes on with the client when I'm helping them is like extensive. So planning, communicating everything, putting everything together, basically being a project manager. And then that kind of takes us to the next thing. So the next thing you need to know, and this would be, I believe, step 3, right? So snapshot, goal, and then we're going to get into the who. Who are you going to sell to? And there's a couple things you want to know, like who's your dream customer, right? And when I say who's your dream customer, who's your dream costume? Who's your dream customer? Who would you love to work with? Like, who is the person that would make your dreams come true? Like, I don't know if you have one now, but it definitely, I didn't have clarity at first. Like, I didn't know who I wanted to work with. But then as I progressed in my business and my career, I realized that there were certain characteristics that I wanted my dream customer to have. Number one, a pre-existing business, right? So this means like the one-to-one customer, right? The person that I would love to work with one-to-one. So pre-existing business. The pre-existing business can pay for the fee, right? That's a big part. If they can't pay the fee, it's like I just you're not my dream customer, right? You have work to do in order to become that dream customer. And so, what does that look like? So the pre-existing business can pay for free. Like, what do they know, right? Here's some other questions you want to do. What do they know? What do they know? Um, they know they need a funnel. They know they can't do it themselves. They can't, don't. Um, yeah, I would say that for sure. And this is so important. They know they need a funnel, right? There's steps to that. Like, I'm not taking somebody fresh that just has a website. Typically, um, what have they bought? This is gonna be big too. You want to know, like, think about what have they bought? Websites, contact management systems. It's supposed to be websites. Websites. So basically, somebody that has a website, they've tried to make money online. They probably were making money with their website for a little bit, or at least it's a landing page where people can learn more about them and contact them. But now they want to make online sales, and they haven't been able to do that in the past. So number one, I want them to have bought a website, right? So they know the different. They know that that's not working. Number two, because they know that's not working, they know they need a funnel, right? They've either done some research and figured out that the funnel's the way to go, or they've been through the OFA challenge and they realize that it's they don't have the time to put in the work, because it does take time. Time or money, right? It's going to cost you one way or the other. You either have to spend time if you have time, or if not, then you have to spend some money. And so that's why it's great that they have a pre-existing business, they have income, they know they need a funnel. I don't have to educate them, right? If I have to educate somebody, they're not my dream client as to work with one-on-one. And that's what the OFA is for, the One Funnel Away Challenge. That's what that's for. That's 30 days boot camp into funnel building, into funnel marketing. It teaches you a lot. It's the boot camp, right? You're not a master yet, but you have a basic understanding. And that's someone I'm willing to work with. Like, I'm willing to work with somebody that's been through the challenge. They have to know what a funnel is and why it's important. And so they bought websites, they bought contact management systems. What else have they bought? Probably some trainings, right? Some trainings on funnels. I get people that come to me too, they're just overwhelmed, even after they go through a training. Okay, what are they embarrassed about? And this is really important. Like, what are they embarrassed about? Sorry, I should change colors. They're embarrassed that sales have declined. They feel lost. Also, what do they resent? This is going to be very important in your marketing. So you have to answer these questions. What do they resent? The ever-changing internet environment. The fact that they have to learn something new. of the same thing. Let's say more. Lastly, what do they want? They want more leads and sales. No, I was supposed to do this in black. More leads and sales. Online sales. Automation. And probably, they want to be able to sleep at night. Knowing that their funnel is handled. They're probably going through a lot right now. They're probably suffering in their business. Leads and sales have declined. They're running their business, but they know they need to build a funnel, but they just can't do it all. And so having that together, it's basically what I see with the clients that I work with. I mean, this is really what it is. And sometimes you're going to have to start working with people to get to that point where you understand who your dream client really is. And those are the main ones right there. Now, to go further, so that's the who. Let me just see something here. You can take a quick pause, or I'm just going to go check my notes. So step number 4 is, where's your market? What's the problem? What's the solution? What's your offer? What's the what's your position of your offer? position. What's the message you're messaging? And then there's 10, 11, and 12. Now, step 10 is building the funnel, right? You think it was going to be sooner? Most people start out building the funnel, and that's definitely the wrong way to go. The funnel, your launch plan, and then evergreen. And if you do this right, the evergreen is really easy because you've set everything in place, and all you have to do is automate everything, like meaning your marketing. The funnel build is it's all automated, but then you have to launch, and you're going to create your launch plan, organic, no ads, and then maybe it makes sense to have ads here, but you could also have a great organic reach here. And if you've ever been out and you're just posting and you're posting and you're posting and nothing's happening, it's because you don't understand your messaging of your ideal customer, and also your positioning. So how you're positioning your offer in the marketplace. Those are all critical steps. So, not to make this video very long, so I'm going to cut off. But if you want the rest of the checklist and the rest of the training, grab it in the description below. The link's below. Just go ahead and grab that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one very soon. All right. Peace.